Hello and welcome back to the vlog. This week's video is all about my new habit of creating art each weekday. This is something I started a couple weeks ago, and so far it has been very successful. I set out to spend a half hour to an hour at least on art each workday, and preferably I do it first thing before I get into any of my other work. I would consider artist to be my job title, but even so, it's difficult for me to find time to draw or paint between all the tasks that I need to do for my business, like emails, packing orders, cutting stickers, and all that type of stuff. So it's actually really easy for a whole day or a week to go by without me actually creating any artwork. So this has been a super refreshing practice to get back to my paints and sketchbooks and just have fun. This week I decided to work on a large canvas for my living room. I want to paint a sort of abstract version of my wedding bouquet, so you'll see me referencing that photograph. But this is a project I've been wanting to do for a really long time and just procrastinated on, and so I was really excited to get back to painting on a big canvas. This is something I hadn't done in a while, and it was really, really fun. So I want to ask you, how much time do you spend actually creating art or doing something creative just for fun, just for yourself? Whether or not you would consider yourself to be an artist, I think it's important to be creative and just have fun with it, whether it's art or sewing or gardening or whatever your creative hobby might be. If you would have asked me a few weeks ago if I had time to spend this much time creating art every week, I would have said no. But I'll tell you how I found the time. I actually decided to take a break from any social media during the work week. So Monday through Friday, usually, I decided not to spend any time on YouTube, Instagram, podcast, really creating, like consuming any content because I wanted to create. And I was shocked that I was actually able to spend 15 hours the first week creating art. And I definitely didn't think I had an extra 15 hours to spend on anything, but I was able to find the time by taking a sort of break from all the digital content that's out there to consume. So if you think that you don't have the time to do something fun and creative, I would recommend trying it out by putting your phone or your iPad or your computer or all of the above in a different room and just put them on silent, put them away where you can't reach them for an hour or something like that. And I think you'll be surprised by how much time you can actually find in your day, in your week, when you're not able to reach for your phone or your devices all the time. It was really surprising to me, so I definitely would recommend trying this out if you think that you don't have the time to do something fun or creative. Okay, so I thought I'd do a little painting update before we get started for today and show you my sketch. So you saw my pencil sketch and my color palette. I'm still going to stick with this color palette here, and we're slowly moving that way from the colors that I had on the canvas. So I also did this painted sketch, and what I did is I taped the side of my page so that I could have a nice square canvas to work with and just get a sketch of the layout and where I want things to be. So I probably won't work anymore on this sketch, but this will give me a nice composition to work with. So you can see I started yesterday. I did not film it, but I started to block out the flowers here. And so the previous stage that you saw, I was working with just a mess of the canvas, a ton of different colors. And so what I did last week was I just kind of added more color to the background in order to block out some of the colors that I knew were not going to be part of my final color palette. But yeah, it's a work in progress. So yesterday was just about blocking out the shapes of where the flowers are going to be. And I think that I might continue doing that a little bit more today. I might just, I'm thinking maybe work on more colors. Like, so the main thing that I'm seeing is these large flowers, the blue ones. They're going to be the succulents. And I know that I do not want those flowers to be like bright sky blue. I'm wanting them to be more like these colors, so like a gray, white, gray, blue. So I might work on that. I'm just going to start painting and see kind of where it goes, but yeah, that's it for now. I'm also going to measure this canvas because I don't know what the size is, and I would like to let you know what the size is really, so you guys have a good idea of what this looks like. But you can see my space, so it's pretty big. Okay, so it's about 36 by 36, so 3 by 3 feet. That's actually exactly what I thought. And I was just thinking, like, oh, next time I get the opportunity to go somewhere, like, I'm just gonna say yes, like, no matter what it is, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like we could make it work.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I did not finish this painting quite yet, but we made a lot of progress in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and hang up the painting so that I can get an idea of how I like the colors and any changes that I want to make going forward. So there is quite a lot more that I would like to do, but I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. If you'd like to see the final painting, definitely keep your eye out for a future video because I will be finishing this soon. But that's all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.